Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here with you guys today. My name is Latrice, and it is time for another podcast. Okay? So, today we're talking about the codfish and the catfish. Okay? So, years ago, we're just going to jump right into it. Okay? So, years ago, like way back in the day, okay? The codfish was very popular. Okay? But getting the codfish from Alaska freshly to the East Coast always posed a problem. When they would freeze it and send it, when they thaw it out, it was tasteless. It's like, wow, okay, it was tasteless. So we got to come up with something else. So they went from that, and they decided to ship it in salt water alive. So it had to ride so long, still alive, but not moving around, in the salt water, that when it got there, it was soft and mushy. So it's like, okay, we got to come up with something else. Okay, we're going to come up with something else. So finally, someone said, catfish. Catfish. This is my catfish, guys. So they said, what we're going to do is we're going to put a catfish in the tank with the codfish, okay, alive, both of them alive, in salt water, all in the tank together, and we're going to send them on, okay? Now, the catfish is a natural enemy of the codfish. All right? So, what they're going to do, they're going to put the catfish in there, the codfish, enemies. Okay? So, what the catfish is going to do is going to force. It is going to force the codfish to stay alert, moving around the whole entire time of transit. Because now, the catfish is there to destroy him. The codfish got to stay alert. He got to stay on his game. He got to stay moving. He can't sit down and relax now. His enemy is in the tank with him. Okay? So, he's moving around. He's alert. He's paying attention. And so when he gets where he's going, the codfish is alive, alert, and fresh as ever. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, this idea was totally mind-blowing to me. Yes, it was. It made me think totally different. Okay? So, let me tell you this. I know that we have had catfish placed in our tanks. I know we have. And you know what? They were placed to keep us conditioned, alert, and keep us growing continuously. That's what it was placed for. Okay? The catfish in our tank can be in any form: person, place, or thing. Okay? These difficult situations that when the catfish are placed in our lives, and these difficult situations, it is there to help us grow, to help us learn how to sand the rough edges in our life. Okay? And hopefully, we're learning from that. Hopefully, we're learning from that. I could look back at a many of catfish in my life. I could look back at a many of catfish. And you know what? I have grown from it. I have grown from it. Yes, I have. You know, every now and then, I think we need catfish in our lives. Because sometimes we get to the point that we are stagnant, that we are not moving forward, we're not doing anything. But when the catfish comes, he forces us to move around. He forces us to start thinking, to start being positive, figuring out what's going on, what's going to be my next step. That's the job. That's the job. The catfish makes us look at adversity differently. That's what it's for. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to challenge you guys. I'm going to challenge you this week to start recognizing the catfish that enters your tank. Start recognizing that and start seeing what the lesson that you were supposed to be learning from this. Because it's always a learning opportunity. It always. Okay? I know it's not easy to look for the lesson in the midst of the turmoil, but it's a lesson in this. Okay? So take time out to recognize the catfish in your life and recognize what lesson it is that you're supposed to be learning. Okay? Now listen to this. God's appointed catfish are here to bring us or to keep us alive, alert, and fresh. Okay, guys? So what I want you to do is start recognizing the catfish in your life and start moving around. Start moving around. Because sometimes we need a catfish in our life to keep us going, to keep us moving, to keep us encouraged, to keep us working. Okay, guys? Now, if you enjoyed this podcast, please, please, please share it. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out my YouTube channel. And you know what? I cannot wait to see you guys the next time. I love you guys. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.